Earthwalker.
What's good with you?
I'm here, my brother. Listen, there's this gay couple. They've got, I think, a daughter or a son, I'm not sure. But the gentleman is saying to his daughter, say mama, no, say papa, or say dada. And the baby goes, I ain't saying that, I'm saying mama. Right, so let's switch the screen and you guys can see what's going on here. And I know that Earthwalker will have a lot to say about this. Here we go. I think he's actually a country and western singer.
Okay. Fury has erupted online after a gay country singer posted a video appearing to poke fun at his baby who was crying and some said was in need of his mother. Take a look at the video.
Hey, who do you want, Dada or Pop? No, Mama. Do you want Dada or Pop?
I think.
Oh, there is no Mama. So sorry. You have Dada and you have Pop. Two choices. No Mama.
Now, joining us to talk about this
That-
is
that ain't
CNN's
funny,
Billy
man.
Hallowell. Billy, obviously it's impossible to know what specifically this little boy was crying out for.
Yeah, we
He's
don't know the
mentioned,
context. We don't really know.
Singer Shane McAnally posted this video as a follow-up to actually another reel that he had posted, and in that one he jokingly called his son homophobic. We know that babies have an innate desire and, of course, need for their mothers.
Yes.
And this video,
True.
because of that fact, has caused quite a stir with people online even calling it unnatural. So what's your first impression after seeing that video?
Yeah, my first impression is that, to be completely fair here, babies will make noises like mama sometimes, right?
Agreed.
And
Yeah.
so I don't think that's the issue. Whether the baby was asking for his mom or not, to me, that's not the issue. The issue is more the joking about it when this is a really serious issue and point of debate for people. Yes, it's less of a...
Yes, I was thinking that as well, Earthwalker, and you were actually talking about this earlier. People do these things, they joke about it for views and clicks on social media.
Everybody's engagement hungry these days, man. And things that literally have no business being on the internet is on the internet.
That's right.
I'm seeing things between parents and kids, husbands and wives, work employees, and they're not even like Crime Watch where they're trying to expose things. It's like, why are you putting this even up here, man? Engagement and all that nonsense. I never even heard of this guy singing before, so it can't be that good. Like, it's just, what is going on?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy and annoying. The things that people will do to get engagement online.
TikTok.
Got TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everything. Let's continue watching.
Debate in the mainstream culture than it was 15 years ago, but it's still a point of debate. And what you just said, I think, is so important here. That children have an innate desire to know their mother and their father. This is something that I don't think this is controversial to say, that every person wants to know where they came from.
True.
Right? And so I have immense respect for anybody who adopts children, so I'm not referring to anything in regards to that. What I am saying is that when a child is crying and looking for its mother, let's say, and maybe even if that's not happening, the child, let's say the child was 5 years old, he or she would want to know who his or her mother was. And so to have this joke about this issue that I think is very personal and real, and a point of real debate, especially in the church, the idea that if God created men and women, which he did distinctly, to have distinct roles and to complement one another, and part of that is child rearing, to remove one half of that and then joke about it, I think really rubs people the wrong way for a lot of legitimate reasons.
True.
Yeah.
Agreed.
There's quite a bit to say there on that as well. But that's the thing. It's like, because this baby, the baby will still be naturally growing in the mother's womb. This would also mean that baby has been hearing the mother's voice. Babies recognize these voices.
That's a great point.
So now that this baby is out here and supposedly with two dudes, the baby is not hearing that same female voice.
Mama.
But the child's been hearing all that time, 9 months or or whatever. So like that could be, like I said, this instincts. Like, where's that other voice?
That's right.
Babies do these things. They do recognize these voices and stuff like that.
Bonding.
And it's basically you are taking the child away from where the child knows, like familiarity and stuff like that.
Yes.
Which is, that is a bad thing.
Yeah, because you're wondering, was somebody looking after the baby before? Why the baby saying "mama"? You know what I mean? And so I don't know. Let's continue watching this video.
Well, at one point in the clip, Shane's partner, Michael Baum, tells the infant he has two choices, neither of whom, of course, is a mother. And really, I think this is super alarming because we know as believers it goes against God's design for the family. And fascinatingly, Science Billy actually backs that up. I was doing a little bit of research before we started talking, and by the third trimester, preborn babies, so babies still in the womb, they already recognize their mom's voice. They already hear and know their mom's.
That's exactly what you were saying.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You know
we said that. We're ahead of these guys.
We're ahead of
CBN,
them.
keep
Why,
up.
what took you so long to say this?
Come on, man.
And according to some other data, babies are just inherently wired to seek out care first. Right when they come out of the womb, they are first drawn to their mothers, whom they identify through scent and sound and touch. And I think it's important as believers. You mentioned being compassionate to anybody who's willing to adopt a child, because that's a big task. And I think we ought to honor that. But I think we also have to communicate the truth compassionately, but we have to communicate the truth. And I was listening to a conversation recently talking about kindness, and like, well, it's not kind necessary to point things out. So I just kind of leave some truths unsaid. And I was thinking, I don't know that that's actually a kind thing or a loving thing. It doesn't mean we need to beat somebody over the head with the Bible or we need to bludgeon them with the truth. But I think that we do need to be compassionate and truthful. We don't need to sacrifice one or the other. We as Christians need to carry both of these things. And this story just highlights the need to say, you know what, a mother and a father are needed in the home because that's the way God designed it, and that's the way the children best flourish. So anyway, I'll give you the final word here.
Yeah, and I wanted to clarify too, when I said the thing about, having immense respect for anybody who adopted, I meant in that case not same-sex adoption. I meant in terms of, when I said you want to know where you came from, I think that's, when it comes to, from a mother and a father's perspective, that's what I was referring to, just that quest to know. And I think, again, it has to do more in this case, not with that child's feelings. I know a lot of people made it about that because I think the baby probably doesn't really even know what's being said, right? It's more about what you just described. God designed this in a certain way, and it's supposed to work in a certain way. And when we disrupt that, and then we joke about it and laugh about it, I think that is really a legitimate point to call out and to say, well, wait a minute, how far have we jumped here that we think this is actually funny? That's
what I'm saying. They thought it was funny.
God-given gift of a mother and a father, and so I think that's important for us to navigate and to talk about. And I understand the reaction truly on this and why so many people were rubbed the wrong way.
Right. You know what?
Hi guys.
Let's switch the screen quickly. You know what? I'm going to let you talk on this one quickly first, Forka. What do you think about this situation of what you just watched, the video? What do you think about it?
I think this whole situation, one of the main words that scream out is confusion. And God said he's not the author of confusion. Amen. This child, even on an instinct level, is just confused. I've heard a woman's voice, my mama's voice, for 9 months, etc., etc. Where is she? These two dudes are here and told, obviously doesn't understand what's being said, but like, there's only 2 options. No mama and all that kind of stuff. No mama. And it's just like, there's multiple things that's just wrong here. I mean, people even bring up the topic of like, whether like homosexual couples should be allowed to even adopt a child and stuff like that. For me, I think no. But it's just like,
it's a definite no around here as well.
But it's just like, I don't think it's funny. This is just engagement baiting. They're trying to make light of something that in reality, if you have the knowledge, it's serious stuff. And like they said, should Christians speak about this? Yes, but do so with wisdom. That's the main thing. And all you're getting, get wisdom. Wisdom is more precious than rubies and stuff than gold. And it's like, that's the main thing. Because we know the devil's at work. And we know he likes to silence people. There's certain things you can and can't say. they'll trouble you for that, suspend
Yes.
you for that. So like it's like they're already working against you. So
Yes.
you move with wisdom, and like how God wants you to move, concerning the situation.
You
But
know,
pray. Sorry, Dave.
Go on, continue.
Pray primarily pray for the baby. Pray
yes.
for the baby.
Yes, yes.
And that God would deploy His ministering spirits and His angels to guard the child.
Yes.
And secondarily, pray for the failed singer and
Yeah.
whoever he's with. They're still people, still God's
Yeah,
creations.
that's
God
right.
still loves them. Doesn't
That's
love what they
right.
do, but
Yeah.
like still wants them to get
Yeah.
in with with his son. And they said prayer changes.
Prayer
things.
changes
It's,
things.
it's not
That's right.
impossible. What you got for us?
And you know what? Watching that video, it just shows you that they really don't have no understanding.
Yeah.
Because for them to just put it up there and say, oh, like just put it up there for clicks and views and you know what I mean, and like saying like the baby's anti, what's he say?
Homophobic.
The baby's homophobic. You know what I mean? We're laughing here, but all you can do is laugh. The baby's homophobic. It just shows that to him it's just a laugh.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand why the baby was saying mama, mama, mama. So listen, like Earthwalker said, we're gonna pray for the baby and we're gonna pray for the two guys that are bringing up this baby also, to have more understanding of what it is when two men have to bring up a child compared to what it's supposed to be, a mother and a father.
God's original design.
God's original design. So listen, you got anything to say? Earthwalker, before I close up, anything to say on this? A closing conclusion?
No, we love everybody,
Yeah,
but we have the truth.
that's right.
Jesus is the truth.
That's
We
right.
got His written word, the logos
Yes.
of God.
Mhm.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna speak. We're gonna
That's
say what it is.
right.
We stand on business.
We're standing
That's
on
that's
business.
it.
So you guys who are watching this video now, we want to hear what you have to say. Do you agree with it? Two men bringing up a child, no problem whatsoever. They're just having a laugh. They're just saying that the baby's homophobic for a joke. Or do you think that, how we think that, this can't work? It's ridiculous. Let us know what you think in the comment section, and even put prayers in the comment section as well for the baby and the two gentlemen, and anybody else that's out there, any gay couples that's out there bringing up children. Let's continue to pray for them. Okay?
Yes.
All right. God bless you all. Have a great day. And we know you're watching, man. We know you're watching, right? So come on, make a comment. This is so important. And send a prayer in the comment section. God bless you all. Have a great day. We know you're watching.
We know.